It's just so, it was just so rewarding, so rewarding. So thanks again, guys, for being here. And like Cindy said, we're going to have a special drawing for the people coming in individually at home. If you're in your travel parties, you have your entries. If you're at home, don't forget to drop your name in the chat. Let's get into it. We're excited to show you this today. So thanks again, guys. So yeah, let's talk about me just a little bit more, just for a second, okay? So guys, I did find this business back in 2018, and yeah, Cindy's not kidding. I was a very overworked, burnt out nurse looking for a way to replace some nursing income. I thought, you know what, if I could replace some income, I could travel more, I could be less stressed, right? And maybe I could see the world younger than waiting till 65. I didn't want to wait till retirement. And when I saw what you're about to saw, I was excited. I saw this is the way to do it. I had just come back from Jamaica lover, back in 2018, when a girl approached me and said, "Hey, you have to see this." She's like, "I know that you love to travel. I know that you're burnt out from nursing." She's like, "Just check this out." And when I saw this, I saw, wow, she showed me, I would have made a $600 check coming home from Jamaica. So I realized, guys, I don't have to come home to just receipts. I could come home to paychecks. And that was life changing. So I dove right into this. I was super excited. And it wasn't like I had so much extra time. I ran a nursing home, I had 2 kids at home, a house to take care of, cooking, cleaning, all the things that we're responsible for. And we need personal time, right? But guys, when I saw this, I thought, wow, I'll make time for this, because I was so busy. So I just did it on pockets of time. Over my first year, I was able to replace almost half of my nursing salary. And I decided, this is it. This is what I want to do. So I kept going. And 3 years in, I replaced almost like my entire salary. And here I am, 5.5 years in, I've doubled what I made in nursing, over almost a double 6-figure income. And I don't say that to impress you. It might sound impressive, but it's just to impress upon you that this could be anything you want it to be, guys, right? Maybe you're here to support one of your friends that started one of their businesses, and we thank you for that. Or maybe you're here because you are that person that everyone goes to talk about booking their travel. Can you help me out? I know you know what you're doing. So we call you the unpaid agent, right? Hey, maybe you're here because you do hate what you do, like I did, and you're looking for a full replacement of your salary, or get a second income without clocking into another job. Whatever reason that may be, you're here for a good reason, and we're excited to show you this. So stick around. So we're excited. Let's get into it. All right, so let's talk about this. This is my favorite slide. The benefits of being in the travel industry. The top of the slide is my favorite thing. Work from anywhere. This is 100% remote. I don't want you to confuse this with a work from home job, because I had one of those near the end of my nursing career. They let me do some part-time stuff from home. But what I found really quickly was I had to be in front of my computer certain times of the day and in my house. This is work from anywhere. So really, if you have Wi-Fi, you can take this business wherever you want to go. I travel a lot. I have so many trips planned because it's getting cold here in Maine. Okay. That I will just be bringing this with me to Florida, the Caribbean, cruising, wherever I go. So I love that it's 100% remote. It's also something where there's no pressure. We don't have quotas. Guys, I don't know about you, but I have sold products before. I've done some home businesses trying to find something that would work for me. And what I found was I always had to hit sales quotas, selling my products. And usually I had a lot of inventory left. I'd have to order more than I needed. So it was hard for me. So when I found this, finding there's no quotas, there's no pressure. We don't have inventory. I can't keep a beach in my house, right? That was a game changer for me. And making my own schedule, I never got to do that. In healthcare, and when I worked in the restaurant business, never got to make my own schedule. So the flexibility, the no inventory, the no quotas, work from anywhere, those were key words I had to hear if I was going to try something like this. Guys, we're going to show you today how you can make up to 8 streams of income paid monthly. You can get paid on bookings and or referrals. We'll go over that. And if you're already thinking, I have no experience with this, you will be surrounded by a community of support, as you can see today, because there's almost 170 of us on here. So there are people on here just supporting others today. And I want you to know there's no crazy contracts here. We're going to talk more about that. You are an independent business owner. The VIP benefits of being in this business are phenomenal, and it's an unlimited income source, unlike my nursing career. So that's something I love about that. Let's talk about the VIP benefits really quickly, because this just blows my mind. It really does pay to be an agent. Now, what is a FAM rate or an agent rate? What is this benefit we're talking about? Basically, this is not why I joined. I didn't join this business for the benefits, the perks, but I will tell you, it is something really phenomenal that comes alongside. And why do we get such great benefits of being an agent? Because in the industry, guys, if we get spoiled by different suppliers, cruises, resorts, what are we going to do? We're going to take pictures, right? We're going to soak it up, right? And we're going to share it with other people and send them there. On the top left, you can actually see some of me and my friends, my other agent business partners, soaking it up in the Riviera Maya. Guys, we went there for $650 for 7 nights. So under $100 a day. We had beachfront, ocean view, like 10 pools, 10 restaurants. We got to really enjoy that resort. I'd never even heard of that resort. Now I can't wait to send a client there. On the right, you'll see my friend, sideline business partner, Joy, and her husband. She actually took him to Jamaica. She got a great rate. She saved over $1,300 booking her trip as an agent and got to go to Jamaica. And guys, that's enough to go on another trip. On the bottom, who loves cruising? You can raise your hand if you do. I love it. Love it. I'm going on a cruise in about 4 weeks. But guys, on the bottom, some of our agents really got to take advantage of these cruises. On the bottom left, you'll see a lot of our agents took advantage of the Beach Boys cruise. This was actually like a celebrity cruise, right? And for $100 for the whole cruise for 5 days, a lot of our agents took advantage of that and sailed through the Caribbean. They even got to bring a friend or a spouse for another $100. And on the bottom right, that was me and Nikki. Me and Nikki were both on that cruise. Guys, for $200, I got to go on a 12-night Caribbean cruise balcony. I went to Aruba, Curacao, Bahamas, Jamaica. And guess what? You know what I realized? I'd never been on that ship. I had my favorite ship, right? I knew what ship I liked. But if you're going to send me a $200 cruise for almost 2 weeks, I'm probably going to try it out. So I did. And guess what? I fell in love with that cruise brand. Now they're one of my favorites. So their method of exposing us at a really discount rate to their product, like this cruise, works. Because I've already booked 2 more cruises with them and I can't wait to share it with other people. And you know what? For $200, I can't even buy groceries for 2 weeks, but I was on a ship sailing the Caribbean. So just to give you a little peek into some of the perks that we got. So guys, we have 2 established companies, 2 companies. You actually own 2 businesses with us. On the left, you'll see Planet Marketing. This is Mr. Bradley's company. We have been around for this month is our 8th year anniversary. Okay. This is our marketing arm. Mr. Bradley actually about 8 years ago, exactly, was seeking out a travel product, a travel company that he could partner with and create a home-based business. And he did that. He actually found on the right, IntelliTravel. So Mr. Ferrara is the president and co-founder of IntelliTravel. IntelliTravel's been around for 33 years. They're based out of Delray Beach, Florida. And until 8 years ago, you had to live in Florida if you wanted to be an agent with IntelliTravel. Well, 8 years ago, Mr. Bradley met Mr. Ferrara and said, hey, let's make this a home-based business. We'll work together and we'll spread the love around the world. And that's what they did. Guys, now we don't have to be in Florida. We are in over 20 countries with over 97,000 agents because of this beautiful partnership. So I am a representative for Planet Marketing. I can help people get into the travel profession, and I'm an IntelliTravel agent. I can book those trips to Jamaica. So yes, we do have 2 companies. So let's talk about the #1 best secret. We're going to get right into the best secret. And this is something that blew my mind back in 2018. I'm like, why didn't anyone ever tell me this before? But when you go online and book anything or over the phone, like if you ever booked a hotel with Expedia or a Disney trip or a cruise, a hotel with Marriott, a concert ticket, a portion of what you paid is a commissionable portion. So the company just keeps it. Unless someone like me booked it with credentials, then they give me the cut. But guess what? You can be your own best client, because if you have credentials like we have, like I have, like Cindy has, guys, the company's going to send you that cut. So our services are free. Right? So I am my own best client because I book my own trips anyway. You might be that unpaid agent. But guys, if you want to offer your services to help people book their travel, your services are free. The company is going to pay you. The company that you book with is going to pay you that cut. And I get this question a lot. Stephanie, do people even like use travel advisors? Yes, they do. It's just like they still use real estate agents for a few reasons. Convenience. We have more inventory. We know where to look. We get the better deals, right? And sometimes it's just easier. Some people are so busy, like my neighbor, I booked her trip for her. She's got 5 kids. She's a nurse. She doesn't know where to go. She's like, I have like a $10,000 budget. We want to go to Mexico. Help us out, right? And my services were free. And on the flip side, when people say, yeah, but Stephanie, everyone that I know likes to book their own travel. Well, there you go. Guess what? The conversation changes to they need to see this, because if they are that unpaid agent, they should be looking at this too, so they can book their travel, and you'll still benefit from that. And we'll talk about that. So let's get into more about IntelliTravel. Guys, when you are a travel business owner with us, you're going to enjoy the infinite possibilities. Our company actually pays us 70 to 80% of the commission that's paid on our bookings goes in our pocket. Our pocket. Guys, there's a lot of pop-up home-based travel agencies trying to do what we've done over the past 3 decades that are new, that are not like us. Their commission is not nearly as high. I've seen people that pay 20 to 30%. No, that's what the company gets. We get the big cut, right? That's important to me. This is a full-fledged home agency. Just so you know, you don't have to recreate the wheel, your website, customer service, everything that you need. And we can do it all. Group travel, individual travel, retreats, destination weddings, honeymoons, couples getaways, girls trips. Guys, we can do everything with this. It's a turnkey business. That picture on the right kind of gives you a visual of what your website, we call it our back office, looks like. But this is turnkey. Like I said, everything you need is right there, your education, access to suppliers worldwide. So if I'm checking my inventory here, but hey, I found a deal going directly with Delta Vacations, or I saw something on Expedia that I wanted to book, guys, those are partners. They're not my competition. So I have access to those websites, and sales and marketing materials all provided for you. Guys, if you are online, maybe not from the home parties, but anyone online, you can type in the chat, what's your experience? Like, any agents on here, is this your experience? Did you go to school to be a travel agent? Did you go to school for tourism degrees? Most of us didn't. We didn't go to school for marketing. Most didn't. Some might, right? You'll see teachers, real estate agents, physical therapists, stay-home moms. So I want you to know that that stuff's provided to you. You don't have to know all that. That's the point, okay? Most of us do not have experience with this, and we'll show you some more people today that'll tell you about that. But you have access to everything. It's not just cruises and vacation packages. If you want to book someone's car rental, hotel insurance, guys, vacation rentals, like a VRBO, a house on the beach, or a cabin in Gatlinburg, Tennessee, because those are popular now. We can do hostels in Europe. We can do condos, excursions. Guys, I can book someone's, swimming with the pigs in the Bahamas, or taking a helicopter ride while they're going to the Grand Canyon. We can do all of that. I'm not going to go over this whole entire slide, but I think it's important to show you that we have stellar standings in this industry. This was important to me. I wanted to be with a company that had been around the block. We are debt-free. Both companies are debt-free, and we have lots of awards to show our excellence. The Magellan Award's like getting an Emmy, okay? But with our 3 decades of experience, you will see on here that we're recognized. And you see the word platinum thrown around a lot, and platinum just means, doing really well, paid more, right? Higher paid commission. So I think it's important to show you guys that we are really well accredited in this industry. Let's talk turkey, because I know everyone's already thinking, all right, Stephanie, let's talk about what I can make doing this. We talked about taking trips, but what can I earn? So I'm going to give you some examples. So whether it's agent rates or commission, right? We're either going to book it on a discount to check a place out, or we're going to book it like we're the client and make money on it. Either way, we're going to benefit from what we do. On the left, you'll see a fam trip that some of our agents took. Guys, for $5.99, our agents got to go to Bali. That's a dream trip. That is a dream trip for $5.99. Swing from the little flowery thing, right? And on the right, Charmel actually booked this transatlantic cruise for herself. Guys, she cruised all the way home to a $700 commission, booking the travel she was already going to take, right? So let's talk about a few different examples. I want to introduce you to Beth McElroy. She joined us in 2022. She's a gold builder with Planet Marketing, which means she's helped over 9 agents start their business. Her niche is the Caribbean and Mexico. This was a couple's getaway that she booked, and she wanted to share this picture that she made for you guys, and she told me a little story. She's a very busy mom. She said, guys, I was running out of my house on a Saturday morning. I had 20 minutes to book this for someone before I took the kids to the soccer game. Guys, she made over an $800 commission booking someone's getaway, a couple's getaway, before she headed out for the day. So even a busy mom can do this part-time on the side. This is Vinny. So Vinny Palacci is a gold builder from Florida. His niche is family trips. Back in this past spring, Vinny booked this family cruise for his family. They were going to go anyway, made over $1,900. Vinny is a dad of 3 little boys under the age of 6. He stays home. He runs a part-time catering company from the side, and his wife works full-time. Guys, even a busy dad can do this business without, just on the side, without being overwhelmed, and can still take care of the kids, do it all. So actually, Vinny, I think, is on here today. So Vinny, if you're here, we'd love to just hear from you for just a moment about your experience in the company.
Yes, thank you so much, Stephanie. So I joined this company just a little over 9 months ago, and I just want to let y'all know that this company has allowed me to stay home with my 3 boys. They're actually 4 and under, so they're 4, 3, and 2. It has allowed me to continue to work my catering business part-time. I just have all that financial, personal, and time freedom back that I didn't have before. And like, I was already going on this cruise anyway, so why not earn money on something that I'm already doing? So yes, this business is great.
Thank you, Vinny. And you are doing so amazing. Vinny is actually on his way to being one of our directors in the company, and I'm so super proud of him. So thank you, Vinny. And let me introduce you to our next person and show you an example of group travel. This is actually Brianne Moore. She's been with us since 2019. Brianne has done well over $1 million in travel sales since she started this. She's also a director in training, on her way to being a director. Her niche is Europe and French Polynesia. Here's an example of a group trip that Brianne booked. It was a $46,000 14-room destination wedding. Her commission was $4,900, but she was also alerted from the resort that there was a bonus commission attached of $2,400 for this booking. So actually, guys, Brianne made over $7,000 booking this trip for someone's happiness. They were going to do this destination wedding. She made it seamless. You know what that turns into? It turns into anniversary trips, right? It turns into so much more. So proud of Brianne. She's amazing. And guys, this is a part-time thing for her. She actually has a full-time job. Yeah. And vendor events, guys, these are fun. These are really fun. Kristen Phillips joined us in 2022. She did this bridal show. Her tables are gorgeous. We get free collateral from the suppliers. But just to show you, from this one-day event that she did back in May, she's projected to make over $20,000 in commission booking honeymoons, guys. Yes. And her niche is American West and Europe. So yes, you don't have to do everything online, and we'll talk a little bit more about that. And excursions, car rentals. So for example, on the left, this food tour, a few of our agents were down in Orlando, so they decided to do a food tour, and there was a $27 commission attached when they booked it on their website. Now, some of you are probably thinking, whoop-dee-doo, $27. Guys, if you saw $27 flying across the parking lot, I think you'd chase it. You'd rerun after the 20, the 5, and the 2 ones. Someone get those ones before they get away, because those add up. Even a $27 commission adds up. And then on the right, when people go on vacation, sometimes Uber and Lyft gets expensive. So you can offer your client a rental. And this client, this agent made $380 booking this Tahoe for their clients. This is April Sonnenberg. And actually, I love April. I met April in this business. She's a sideline business partner. April's been in the business, I believe, for about 6 years. And guess what, guys? 6 years ago, April had never even booked a hotel. Okay, she'd never done it. And in her first month, she booked a 42-person cruise. I'm so proud of her. April's actually now been in the business 6 years. She's a 2-star director with her company with a team of over 300 agents. She loves to travel. She is on a cruise like more than she's home. Okay, she loves it. And I actually want to bring April on for just a moment to just say a little bit about herself. April, if you're here.
Hi, I'm here. I'm not sure where to stand. Can you hear me okay, Stephanie?
I can hear you beautifully.
Okay. I am so excited to be here because I love the fact Stephanie shared about me is I hated the internet. Okay. Absolutely hated the internet. But when I heard travel and what was involved, I'm like, I am going to do this. I'm going to learn. But I had never even booked a hotel room. I had never flown. And I think I have flown 42 times since I've joined now and since I've flown. And I booked a 40 cabin group cruise my first month in the business after not even booking a hotel. So if I can do this, absolutely anybody can do this. And the support, the training, and the system is in place for us. So it blows my mind what this company has allowed me to do. And I've helped over personally 150, but I have a team of over 460 agents. So it's amazing to help them learn to do this too. But for those of you out there that are those planners already, get that money, and those people that have never done this before, if I can do it, I know you can do it. So thank you, Stephanie. I appreciate it.
Thank you so much, April. And thank you for everything that you do. You're so inspirational to everyone in the business for sure. So thank you. So guys, let's talk about what kind of education you need if you wanted to get started. So you probably saw, I don't know if all of you saw, but in the chat, people were dropping all their professions and I didn't see a lot of travel tourism degrees. So you will know that we do get our education right here. So if you get started, guys, generally, once you get your website, it only takes about 3 to 4 hours to complete your mandatory training. It's basic compliance, do's and don'ts, where to find info. And after that, everything is up to you. Like if you want to be a specialist, you can acquire those certifications at your own pace, right? You can become better, familiarized with the industry product. You can take our fam trips and stuff. But let me just be clear. If you never want to leave your home, you don't have to. Some people think when they see this, like, oh, I don't even have time to travel for fun. How am I going to do this for this? Let's just be clear. You don't have to. You saw April being all around the world. It's because she wants to take those 42 flights, right? But I have people in my business that can't travel, but they still make money. Like I have a girl, she has 5 kids and she homeschools all of them. She does not travel, but she does very well in this business. Or I have a couple people in my business that they own farms and ranches. They'd love to travel sometime in the future, but they have no one to take care of the chickens right now, right? But it doesn't stop them from making that home-based income because of the internet. We can learn anything from home. We call it the Couch Academy. I've been on a Carnival cruise, one of them. And you know what? It was fine. But when I got off the Carnival cruise, I'm like, I don't know much about Carnival. I went home, sat on the couch, had a glass of wine. I did the Carnival certification and it blew my mind. I learned way more about Carnival Cruise Lines from my couch than I did just going on one cruise. So just realize that you can have fun earning and learning from home, right? And you can even earn our certifications at your own pace. Some of these certifications that you want to earn on the side, completely up to you, super fun. For example, like Disney, Marriott, Royal Caribbean. Guys, Nikki, who made that beautiful slideshow, she's one of my business partners. She has like 50 certifications, right? I think I have over 25 now, but they're fun. You don't have to pay extra for these. And why specialize in certain things? Because guys, if you become a Disney specialist, you feel more comfortable talking about Disney. You know exactly how to book Disney, right? And there's always some great perks that come along with, booking certain entities, right? And we don't do it specifically for that, but we like to experience some of this travel from the perspective. But yes, these are fun. They're not something you have to do, but a lot of us enjoy doing these certifications. Guys, if you're an agent in here today, drop in the chat. What was your favorite certification that you ever did? And special events. So this was last November in Portland, Maine, because I'm a Jamaica specialist. I get an email from the Jamaica Tourist Board every single year when they do their special dinner here in Maine. And guys, it was a presentation, like Sandals, beaches, couples resorts, they were all there. We wined and dined. We had 3-course meal while they did presentations for us from the resorts for about 10 to 15 minutes each. We listened to music, they get some giveaways. It was super fun. You don't have to do these, but my point being is like, if you're not wanting to just do this from home and you are someone that likes to get out and about and meet people, you'll have these opportunities to do that. This doesn't all have to be done from home. And I know some of you are already thinking this. This is the biggest question that I get every time. Stephanie, how do I find customers, clients, and referrals? So number one, this is the thing. Look at the top of that list. This is number one. Guys, we have a free service. It's a free service. Do you think I'm trying to convince people to take their vacation time? I have never had to convince someone to try their vacation time, and I'm never going to have to, right? Guys, when people get a new job, they have a couple questions. How much does it pay and how much time do I get off, right? You're not convincing people, you're helping people, and you might be helping yourself because if you're already doing this, and there's step-by-step training. So if you're already thinking, I don't know how to get clients, customers, referrals, we're going to help you. Social media is one way. We don't do spammy pammy. We teach you how to do it right. Just a picture right there. I have my friend and business partner, Shelby Zietema. She's a fellow nurse. She was posting about her Carnival certificate, her Aruba certification, and people were so excited for her. They think of her when they think of booking those types of trips, right? Referrals and word of mouth is some of the best clients I've ever had. I don't have a huge circle of friends that reach out to me for booking travel, but for some reason they tell everyone else. Like one of my best clients, he spends $10,000 a year with me. It's easy to book for him. And it's someone that just told someone. I had a text message today. Stephanie, I'm sending someone your way to book a trip to Aruba. So people send people to me all of the time. QR codes, flyers, handouts, vendor shows like Kristen did. And I'm going to show you some pictures of those. You can build your own brand, like have a logo, and you don't have to do this, but I want to show you because I think it's pretty awesome. That's my logo on the top left on those hats. It's Destination Dreamer, Elite Expeditions, Jet Luxury Vacations. This is just a way for us to kind of create our own little brand name. I mean, we're all IntelliTravel agents, but you can make swag, you can set yourself apart, just something kind of cool that we can do. And just to talk about some of those events. So, two types of events here on the left. That was actually my sister. My sister lives on the other coast in San Diego. And last week she had this awesome networking event. She had this little table set up where people could come up and talk to her about becoming a specialist. They could enter her drawing, right? We had some fun drawings for her, and they could scan her little QR code and get some information, because there's a lot of people, guys, looking for something like this, just like I am, just like you are. And on the right, there's Shelly. Shelly did this amazing vendor event for IntelliTravel back just a few months ago. Guys, she had a beautiful travel table. She had giveaways, right? She attracted people to her that could look at all the brochures she had. She had a great time, just like Kristen did for that bridal show. Guys, these are fun. And this can really grow your business offline, even if you just did them a couple times a year, if you wanted to. And those flyers and handouts, right? On the left, here's an example of one kind. So one of my agents made this actually. So when she's out and about, she meets unpaid agents all of the time, you know, whether it's her waitress or the soccer mom that she's talking to at the field, people that are traveling. She's like, hey, text me right here. I'll send you this information that you guys are seeing today. So she can help people get paid on their travel. So they're not just giving all that money back to the corporations. Guys, don't let Expedia keep your money. So she will share this with people. I've also had agents make flyers and handouts that talk about their services. You know, I'm a cruise specialist. I specialize in Mexico or Hawaii, whatever, destination weddings. And then they'll have their contact info with a QR code, right? Think of where the places you could leave those. Everywhere, right? And on the right, one of my agents made these shirts for my team. They're amazing. My little logo there, design a life you don't need a vacation from. And the agents had the QR code put on the back. When people scan the code, it goes to whatever you want it to go to. It could be your contact info. It could be about what you book. It could be about the opportunity. It's really up to you, but this is where you can be creative. So if you got any creative bones in your body, that's where this could kick in right here, okay? And we do have some really fun industry events with Planet Marketing and IntelliTravel. I will show you this one, IntelliQuest. Last year, our agents took over an entire ship and took over the Caribbean, okay? So unlike other companies, yes, sometimes we have hotel meetings, but it's not always like that. We like to do things in style, like take over an entire cruise ship and educate that way. And it was optional, but our agents had amazing time on this ship, amazing time. So now, guys, I'm going to step out of the way and bring back up my friend, my mentor, my coach, my business partner, Cindy Bruggeman, who came on and started this call. Cindy is from Ohio. Cindy actually did not properly introduce herself. She's pretty amazing. Cindy actually has been in the business, like she said, going on her 7th year anniversary. She's the #1 income earner in the state of Ohio. She's actually the number 27 income earner in the entire company. Cindy has a team of over 5,200 agents worldwide. Okay, she wears the ruby ring on that finger. The ruby ring signifies that Cindy makes over $250,000 per year. She's a mom of 5. She's a grandma, right? And loves to help people like myself. She loves to travel and she loves to see other people win. So I'm going to bring Cindy back on, guys, to finish up this presentation with you. Cindy, if you're ready.
I'm here. Thank you, Stephanie. Can you hear me?
We can hear you loud and clear. Yes.
Awesome. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Thank you for all that information about the travel business. And thank you, Vinny and April, for sharing also. Super excited. I want to give a shout out to Nikki Natvig also for putting together that pre-show for us. Amazing. It just warmed my heart and I couldn't stop smiling while I was watching that. Stephanie messaged me. She's like, this brings tears to my eyes. And it's just the whole presentation of everybody that I've met since I started this business. And that is just like the best part of this business. Yes, the financial freedom, the time freedom is amazing, but just the whole big travel family that we've created and the lives that we've touched and impacted and the lives that you get to impact is just priceless to me, and it just fills my heart completely. So I just wanted to give Nikki a shout out for putting that together, because that just made my day. And to see all of you guys together in the rooms is making my day also. You guys, everything Stephanie showed you, I didn't have to see before I joined this business. When I joined this business a little over 6 years ago, I was on a cruise ship. My husband and I were, you know, our very first cruise is actually this bottom picture here with two of my kids. We have five children, and the two youngest got to go with us on our very first cruise. It was Carnival Sunshine, and we were still in port. You can see our smiles on our faces. We were loving it. We fell in love with cruising, and my friend posted on Facebook, "I'm going to join this travel business," and I was like, "What? Like, you got to tell me more, because this could be our answer." We were actually just talking about how can we live on this cruise ship without working on it, and she's like, "You know, you could have got paid probably $500 to $600 to go on that cruise," and I'm like, sign me up. I don't need to see anything. I don't need to hear anymore. I'm never cruising again without coming home to the paycheck. And you've seen the examples of some of those that were able to come home to a paycheck. And you know, just this past February, we told some friends, "Hey, we're going on a cruise. Who wants to go with us?" We ended up having over 20 people come with us. And I came home to a paycheck of $2,080 because we were going on that cruise anyway. Why not get paid on it, right? And tell a few other people. We had a blast. Now they want to know where we're going to go the next year. So, you know, this actually in the right corner was that cruise back in February. So, you know, it's just some of the things that I've been able to do with my family has been life changing. You know, bringing my family to Jamaica for the very first time has been all inclusive. We had professional pictures taken on the beach here. I have a big organization, lots of travel agents over in the UK. Hello to all of you that are on today. Some of them are joining us from afar across the pond. You know, here I am in the telephone booth in London. When I went to visit them, we spent a day walking around London to check out the sites, and you know, took a $50 flight from London to Paris and got to see the Eiffel Tower. So cool. Never thought in my dreams. I didn't even have a passport before I joined this business. So never in my dreams ever thought I was ever going to get to go to Paris. So very, very exciting that I get to share this with you today. There's more, guys. There's some more, 7 more streams of income that I'm going to share with you on top of this business, on top of booking travel. There's 7 more streams of income. When you refer others and share this with others, you get more income. All right. On top of the travel agent commissions. When I heard about this, like I said, I never had to see anything. I said, just sign me up. I'm never cruising again without getting the paycheck. About 3 weeks later, my sponsor said, "Hey, there's a meeting in Ohio, in Cleveland," and like that's like 4 hours from me because I'm all the way by Indiana on the west side of Ohio, and I was like, "That's 4 hours from me." She's like, "Go to it. You can meet the people in the company." And I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I want to feel the culture of the company. I want to meet these people. My sponsor was from Alabama. I didn't know her. I never met her. I was only friends with her online. I've never met her in person. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to go to Cleveland. So I drove to Cleveland, and on my way home, I was blown away. I was like, when I seen the different streams of income, I'm like, everybody needs to know about this. So I'm like, I'm going to do more with this than just keeping this to myself. I think everyone needs to know about this. So I started telling a few people about it, and they started telling a few people about it. And here we are today, almost 7 years later, 5,500 people later. And we're just getting started. It is so fun, and I feel I have just as much energy as I did that very first day, and just as excited about this business as I was that very first day. So we are just getting started. Let me tell you a little bit about these different streams of income and what this business can do for you. Okay, you refer one person to the business, you can earn an extra $50 every single time, unlimited. I already told you when I introduced Stephanie that she has brought in at least 300 people. Do the math, 300 times 50, that's some good income. And then you have a rep commission match. So anybody you bring into the business, you get a 50% check match every week. Have you ever referred anybody to a job? Did you get a check match? Probably not. You might have got a bonus. I mean, maybe you got a bonus check for introducing them if they stayed so many days, but you actually get a 50% check match forever on their ITA referrals. Anytime they bring someone into the business, they earn $50. You're going to get a $25 match every single time. And that's the company rewarding you for being a leader, rewarding you for referring others. Okay, you brought them into the business. Thank you. We're going to now give you $25 every time they refer somebody. And then once you refer 9 people, you're considered a gold builder. That's a leadership position in our company. You get a $10 bonus anytime somebody joins your organization, no matter who signs them up. Isn't that cool? An extra $10. So you might get $35 or $60 if you sign them up, or if the person you brought into the business signs them up, you get $35 now instead of 25. Okay. You also get a 10% commission match. Imagine being Stephanie Cloutier and bringing 300 people into the business, or April Sonnenberg. She's in the Century Club. She brought in over 100 people into the business. And every single one of those people go out and book travel and make a commission check every month, and you get a 10% match of that commission check every month. That's a nice leveraged income. That's residual income. Okay. And that's something that you get on top of everything else. There's a 10% matrix match. It is the residual income that is out there. You get paid $4 per person every month, and every person in your organization, no matter who signed them up. You get paid, I'm gonna say it again, $4 per person every month for every person in your organization, no matter who referred them to the business. Okay. And then you get 10% matrix match on their matrix. That's the game changer right there. When I seen that, I heard that, I'm like, that's true residual income. That's like Michael Jackson money, right? Because Michael Jackson, sang the song once and gets paid on it forever. His legacy, his family is now getting paid. He's still one of the richest men in the world, the highest paid person in the world, entertainer, because of the residual income that he is bringing into his household. And he's no longer even alive. And that's the beauty of this business. Once you become a director, you get another additional $10 bonus all the way up 5 levels. Anytime someone joins your organization. So you'll get to a point where when you bring someone into the business, you're going to make $110 instead of that $50. You'll make $110 as a 5-star director. But we have a legacy program also on top of all of this, where once you become a director, your business is going to outlive you. Your family will still receive your paycheck after you're gone. And that shows the integrity of the owner of our company. He puts that in place, and it's in our bylaws. You sign a note saying who you want to will your business to. And if something ever happens to you, your family will still get that paycheck. So you're not just working this business. You're able to leave a legacy for your family. And that's the most exciting part about this, to be able to leave that legacy. So we have 3 guarantees. Let me tell you about these, because one is for the client and the other 2 are for you guests that are here today. Okay. The client, number 1 is the best travel price guarantee. Okay. You book a trip for your client through our system, through our booking engine, and say they find something that's a little better price that matches exactly apples to apples. And we can take it to our vendor and say, hey, will you match this for our client? And if they say no, IntelliTravel says, that's okay. It's okay. Let us give them 110% of the price difference in a travel voucher toward their next trip. So your client's happy because they get that extra money, because they get 110% of the price difference. And then you're happy because you keep your clients. Okay, that's our best travel price guarantee. Number 2s are for the guests here today. If you are a guest online only, not in a room, in the room, you guys are going to do some drawings. Online, we're going to do a drawing for you here as soon as we're done. We're almost done here. We're going to do a drawing for you. We're going to give away 3 travel vouchers, complimentary hotel vouchers. So I want you to put your name in the chat and who invited you. Okay, and we'll get you on the wheel for the big spin. Number 2s. No questions asked, 100% money back guarantee. 100% money back guarantee. Okay, that means you get to try this out for 30 days. Okay, no risk, 30 days. If it's not what you thought it was going to be within those 30 days, and you notify customer service and say, hey, cancel my account, they will send you your money back. Okay, you have no risk to try this out. And then number 3s, we have a unique profit guarantee. This is for you guests on here too. And unique profit guarantee means you get to try this out for 12 months. And they guarantee that you are not going to lose any money. You will break even or make a profit in your first 12 months of business. If at that time you decide to part ways and you can show that you did not make any money, they will give you a check of the difference. Okay. You have a 12-month guarantee that you're not going to lose any money. Okay. When you go to start a brick and mortar company or any other type of business, most of the time you're not going to make a profit for a few years, right? If you would start your own business. This is amazing. They guarantee that you're not going to lose any money your first 12 months. I don't know any other company that does that. And I've been in direct sales for over 20 years and I've never heard of that before. So I love that about this. So just a recap of some of the things that Stephanie shared with you, the travel agent perks. You have the ability to make an income from your phone. All right. You can earn income booking vacations or from referrals. So you got, multiple ways that you can earn income. Access to special events and trips for agents only. You get discounts and travel agent rates. You get access to travel suppliers all over the world, hundreds of them. Be your own boss and set your own hours. You get no long-term contracts. You can cancel at any time. There's no invoicing, no inventory, and no quotas. There's a 30-day money-back guarantee, a 12-month profit guarantee, and you get to discover the travel secrets that only agents know. And then you also get to be mentored by other experienced reps and agents in the field. And speaking of that, being mentored by other experienced reps and agents in the field, when I went to that meeting in Cleveland, Ohio, on my way home, I made a phone call. I made a phone call to Jennifer Smith. She is today, I believe, in Findlay, Ohio. She now lives in Oak Harbor, Ohio, but we were friends. And I made a phone call to her and said, hey, I'm going to start this travel business. Like, I just went to this meeting. It's amazing. She's like, I can't do anything else. Like, are you kidding? And I hung up the phone and 5 minutes later, she called me back. She's like, send me a link or give me some information. What's the company's name? She started asking me all these questions. And you guys, Jen's a single mom. Her boys are grown now, but I watched her, for the last, I don't know, probably 13, 15 years. I don't even know how long we've known each other. It's been so long, but her boys were friends with my kids before we even were friends. So our kids were hanging out at the lake before we knew each other. But she was a single mom. I've got to watch her journey, and she's going to tell you a little bit about this, but now she's making 6 figures. She was able to earn her sapphire ring, sporting that gorgeous blue ring. She's got that financial freedom. She was able to buy a new home and her brand new Bronco. So it's so heart-filling to me to be on this journey with a friend, and knowing that's the first phone call I made. And just seeing her so successful through her journey. So Jen Smith, I would love for you to come on and share a little bit about why you joined this travel business and what it's done for you.
Hi, Cindy. Can you hear me okay?
I can. I know you got a room full of people there. It's great.
Thanks so much for that introduction. I'm actually live at a home travel party in my hometown of Findlay. I don't know if you guys can see me. I have no idea, but I don't want to put my backs to them either. But yeah, so like Cindy said, I'm a single mom. My name is Jennifer Smith. I have been in this business for almost 7 years, and I learned about this opportunity, like she said, from her. Cindy called me one night, and she was so excited about this travel business opportunity. And I thought she was crazy because she knew how busy I already was. I'm a single mom of 3 boys. I was working 2 to 3 jobs just trying to make ends meet. I was broke. I didn't know what I was doing for money, but I was seriously dead set against it at first. And then I said, go ahead, send me a presentation, because her excitement made me so curious. So I was like, okay, send me some information. And right when I was watching it, it was a presentation similar to this. I was doing some research, looking into it, and it blew me away, actually. I was just kind of like, oh my gosh, this could be something to, keep me from struggling, because it was seriously, I was like so broke. But this business has saved my life, actually saved my life. I couldn't even imagine where I would be without this business. Completely life-changing. I was working 2 to 3 jobs, waitressing. I was a sales insurance agent. And then I was actually working with health and wellness products, selling products as well. And completely different than this, because I was actually becoming a crazy lady. I was selling the products, and I would go into a grocery store, and people would be like, you'd see them, I could see them see me, and they'd run the other way. They'd be hiding from me. And I was like, oh my God, I hate this. but I love the products. But, you know, there's something different about travel. You're not selling anything. You're not selling a product. It is a free service we offer people. And it's just completely different business. So proud to be a part of it. And as you can see, when you enroll in this business, you're not alone at all. You have a team of other travel.
Uh-oh. Somebody muted Jennifer. Please unmute her.
Hi again.
There
Can you hear
go.
me?
Yes.
But yeah, like I said, though, it has been a life-changing business for me. Going from, 2 to 3 jobs, being broke, and now being a 6-figure earner in the company, it's actually been absolutely amazing. And I don't know if you heard me, but when you enroll in this business, you're not alone. You are completely, like you can see, there's Cindy, Stephanie, all of us, we all work together to make sure that you guys have the proper steps to get started. So you're not alone. It's actually been an amazing opportunity to be part of. So thank you for having me. And I will give it back to you, Cindy.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing your story, Jen, with us. It's
You're welcome.
always so good to hear. We just love to show you guys, anybody can do this. Anybody can do this. You've heard from April, you heard from Stephanie and Jen and Vincent. We're all from different, areas of the country and different walks of life. So anybody can do this. Full-time people, part-time people, and anybody that's, working full-time. I was going to work with chest pains and coming home crying most days. I was stressed to the max, working 60, 70 hours. My husband was working 2 jobs. I was working 2 jobs. I'm home more now than I was when I was working. A lot of people say, you're always traveling, you're never home. And I'm like, I'm home now more than I was when I was working full-time at a job, 2 jobs. Okay. So I'm like, I'm loving the life. I get to work from home and I can travel when I want and work from wherever I'm at. So that's the beauty of this. So how do I get started? You guys, it's $179.95 that goes to IntelliTravel. Okay. You get to earn commissions on your travel sales. You get errors and emissions insurance. You get the VIP travel benefits, your own website. You get customer service, all the marketing materials that you absolutely would possibly need. $39.95 a month goes to IntelliTravel also. Okay. And then it's only $20 more to add the referral program. I tell people you wouldn't buy a car without the tires, right? So don't buy a company without being able to refer others, because you want to be open for business, because somebody will come to you and say, how do I do this too? How can I do what you do? And you want to be open for business. So add that $20. It can change your life. Okay. I can give you many examples where there's some people who only work this business part-time, but just because they opened themselves for business and added that referral program, but they're making that extra $4 per person per month residually because they added that referral program. Because you can get some love from above, not guaranteed, but you can. And you can get some $4 from anybody who's in your matrix. So definitely add that referral program. Do not skip that part. Maximize both opportunities. You get to book travel, you get to sell the ITA, the travel agencies, but you get the customer support. It's $59.90 a month to keep your business going. Don't let that monthly fee scare you. If you were going to start a business, the internet itself is going to be more than $50 a month, right? To run that business. All right. It's a write-off. You can have that $59.90 a month as your overhead. You book a couple trips and the commissions that Stephanie told you all about, you're going to make your commissions through your commissions. You're going to make your monthly fees back for the whole year just by booking a couple trips, referring a couple people. You're going to have your fees paid for every month. Okay. 30-day risk-free trial. There's a 12-month profit guarantee. There's 0 risk to try it. So why not? Why not get started? There's a 10% match on your personal ITA. So you're not even open for that 10% match if you don't add the referral side. So I just wanted to, just say how important that is, because you don't want to let money on the table, right? So how do I get started? You're going to reach out to the rep who invited you. Some of you are in the room with them. Some of you are joining virtually. That's great. Reach out to the rep who invited you to get started. you'll receive their link and instructions on how to get started. Takes you 5 to 10 minutes to get registered, and you'll have instant access to your website and your education. Okay, you can get started yet today. You will be invited to a Facebook support group, and then you're going to be guided through launching your business. All right, you're an independent business owner, but you're never alone. You're going to have the support. Stephanie told you, you're going to have the support of, different mentors, your sponsor, the whole community that we've built. We're on here together, working together. And that's exciting. We actually have something coming up for you. Those that join yet today, you join by midnight tonight, we are going to have a 10-day getting started boot camp for travel agents. It's starting tomorrow. They will be recorded, so you'll be able to watch the replays. So if you're not able to jump on them, it's okay. Don't worry about having to have a schedule for the next 10 days. But we are going to do a 10-day travel agent boot camp for those who get started today. So excited about this. You guys are going to get access to these people who have been booking travel for quite some time, booking lots of travel, very experienced in the industry. And it's going to start tomorrow. So anyone who joined yet today will get access to this 10-day travel agent boot camp. It's going to help you have a successful start to your business. Okay, right out the gate. All right. So, and these will be recorded. So don't be afraid that you're not going to catch them. So they will be recorded. So thank you guys so much for being on here today. I'm going to stop my share. I'm just super excited. My heart is just racing, just seeing all of you guys in these rooms, you guys showing up, all of you that have hosted a party. I ran a challenge and said, who wants to do this big travel agent party day. It's something that was placed in my mind back in August when I was sitting at convention. I'm like, we need to have this big one team travel party day, and everybody invite to their homes. And it just, everybody loved the idea and said, yes, I want to do it. And this is how I really did my business when I started. And then with the pandemic, we got away from it. So I wanted to show everybody again, like, this is what we do. And this is amazing, just bringing people together locally and building in the local area. So you guys can help build your local area by doing these. We're going to do these more often. And doing them together like this is just, it's a lot of fun. So Stephanie, I would like to turn it back to you to see if you have any closing words for this big event. Thank you guys all again for being on here today.
Yes. Thank you so much, Cindy. That was amazing. And guys, stick around. If you are online, we're going to do a couple of drawings with Nikki. And Nikki, you can start sharing your screen of the people that have entered for our drawings, the one that have tuned in that are not in a party. Guys, I want you to check the screen. If your name's not there, we want to give you a chance to put your name there, right? I think Nikki got them, but there was a lot of names there. And guys, remember, the worst thing you can do today is leave this presentation and go ask somebody that wasn't here about what they thought about what you just saw. I mean, really, it would be like going to a movie and watching a new movie and then going home and calling your best friend and being like, what'd you think about the movie I just saw? I didn't see it. So guys, make that decision for yourself. I think having that 30-day trial and having the 12-month profit guarantee and having the support from people that actually know what they're doing is a big deal. Because guess what? Like Cindy, I've been in several other companies and I always felt like I signed up for something and then got dropped off. Like, who signed me up? Why isn't no one helping me? It's very different here, guys. We very much support each other. We want to see you succeed. So we hope to see some of you really soon. Try this out, try it out, see what it's like. Feel it from the inside like we did. Guys, check out that board. And Nikki, you can go ahead and tell me whenever you're ready to do the drawing. And guys, if you do have any questions, we can stick around for a few minutes and start answering some of your questions. Just looking at the chat right now. I'm ready. You're ready? Awesome. Awesome. Yes, we'll do this drawing, guys. We're going to do a couple of hotel vouchers, and then we'll stick around. We'll answer some of your questions real quick. So guys, this is a 3-night hotel voucher. You do have to pay the taxes and like resort fees if it's a resort. You have a few selections to choose from each city. We have 3-night hotel vouchers from Boston, Las Vegas, or Miami. So you get to choose from those 3 nights. All right. I think you have about 2 years to use them. So whenever you're ready, Nikki, we're going to go ahead and pull our first winner and we'll go from there. Thanks again, guys, for being here. Nikki's going to give a little shuffle. There's a lot of names on there. There's only over 75 people on here today. that are not even in the home party. They're just joining. That is amazing.
Those that are in the home parties will do your own drawings.
Yes. Yes.
There we go.
Congratulations, Debbie. Debbie, reach out to Sherry and Steve with your email address, and they will get that over to us so we can get you that voucher over the next 7 days. Thank you for being here, Debbie. Congratulations. All right, we're going to do a second drawing. Congrats, guys. Guys, don't be sad if you don't win, because if you do this, trust me, you're going to feel like you're winning every day. Okay, you will have awesome offers sent your way. All right, good luck to the second winner. And there's so many names on that wheel. That is crazy. So exciting. We have a Mariah invited by Judy. Mariah, reach out to Judy with your email address and we'll get you one of those 3-night hotel vouchers. Congratulations, Mariah. And here we go for the third and final giveaway for the 3-night hotel voucher. Good luck. Oh, okay. Saldi, I hope I said that right. Saldi, but provided by Caroline. Congratulations. Reach out to Caroline and we will get that over to you. Congratulations, guys, and good luck to everyone at home in the home parties who are getting entered into their drawings. And guys, I'm going to check over here just really quickly in the comments. We'll stay on for just a few minutes and answer any questions that have just come up. And it looks like a lot of our agents are doing a really good job of actually answering your questions in the chat. So that's amazing. Let me see if there's anything really unanswered. If anyone wants to unmute themselves and ask a question, we'll give you about 10 seconds to make that decision if you want to unmute, and I'll look for any unanswered questions.
So we buy one or two programs or just one?
So it's $199 for both. Okay. We always
Okay.
recommend doing both. Now, if you wanted to just be an agent only, you can. It's $179 to start. You can always add on the other company. But like I said, knowing that Planet Marketing gives you 90 days to try it, to get your first referral, and we're going to help you, we definitely recommend it. Try
Okay.
both, let us help you with both. Yeah.
So you just pay the $199 plus the $60 a month.
Actually, you pay the $199 first. You get 30 days to try it. If you decide
Okay.
in the first 30 days that you don't love
Thank
it,
you.
you can cancel, get a refund. Then thereafter, it's $59 a month. And guys, like Cindy said, if you booked like one vacation package per year, or even like 1 or 2 referrals per month, your business will be running on profit, right? And your $59 a month, write it off. Put it as one of your tax deductions because, guys, you're going to be a home business owner. So good question. Thank you, Julie. Someone did ask, they asked about the LLC. Nikki answered that. Awesome.
There's
Somebody
a
said, what
question.
happens? Go ahead.
How is a payment from clients handled? Do agents have to handle any money? And no, we do not handle any money. Everything goes by the client's credit card, and we have credit card authorization forms that they fill out and sign anytime that we're collecting a payment from them.
Yep, great question. Someone asked what happens when a trip is canceled. It happens, right? We have trips canceled sometimes. Guys, what's great is usually when someone cancels, they're going to rebook. But if it's canceled, it's canceled. You can call the supplier, cancel the trip, depending on which insurance they picked. They either get a full refund or they get a credit. It's just up to the client when they pick their insurance. But yeah, it happens. Trips can get canceled sometimes, but like I said, usually they'll just rebook with you. Yeah.
I have a question.
Sure.
Hi, my name is Gladys. I have a trip booked for February. I just paid I believe I paid like $300 deposit, but I have to pay by December 31st. If I start this today, will I be able to take advantage of that trip, or is it too late?
It depends. It's going to depend on who you booked it with, when you booked it. Because actually what you're asking is a great question. For example, a couple of weeks ago, I had someone join. She's like, oh my gosh, I just booked a Carnival cruise like 4 days ago. We were able to call Carnival and have her credentials put on that cruise, and she's still going to get the commission for that, for something she booked before she joined. But every supplier, every company, there's rules and restrictions for each. So Gladys, I would reach out to the person that invited you here today and ask them if your particular trip that you booked qualifies to have the commission added right now. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, but never do it again. See, from now on, you'll always book with your credentials, and going forward, right, you'll have commission on your trips. So,
All right. Thanks.
Thanks for the question, Gladys. That was great. Any other questions, guys?
How do payments work once you actually get your commissions? Is it direct deposit into an account?
Yes, you get to decide whether you want to have it transferred to your account, your bank account that you choose, or you can, they'll send you like a Visa debit card where they'll load it on there and you can use that. So yeah, either or. Yeah. I even have one agent, she has it sent to PayPal. So there's multiple ways. So once the money's uploaded, you can direct deposit to your account or Visa pay card.
What is the average commission on a cruise? From Chrissy.
15 to 18% of the cost of the commissionable fare. So take a cruise, figure it out, 15 to 18%, that's the average commission, all the cruises. I actually think it's 16 to 18%. And sometimes they have bonus commissions. We had a bonus commission a couple months ago with one of the cruise lines. It was 28% commission to book that cruise. So yeah, cruising pays well. You know what I love about cruising? It's easy to book. Easy. I had booked a 5-cabin cruise and I was on the ship. This was in the past May. Guys, it took me 45 minutes to do the whole thing. I just need to find out from my friends and family, do you want an inside room? Do you want a balcony? Make up your mind. Let's go, right? And I ended up making $1,200 on that cruise for 5 cabins. I was on the ship. So yeah, cruises pay well. And they're fun and they're easy to book.
Once
Great
you book
question.
a cruise for somebody, there's also sometimes cruise activities. Do you also help them book their excursions, the extra special dining and those type of things? Do you set them up for that success, or do you have a link that they do that themselves after the cruise is booked?
So actually, there's a couple different things. Every cruise line decides. Kelly Paul's probably the best person to answer this question. Some cruises pay commission on the excursions, some don't. So it depends. What I do personally, like let's say you were my client and you were going to go on Norwegian Cruise Lines. Once your cruise is booked, I have you log on to their app, and then you can look at any of the add-ons and you can book your excursions through there if it's not going to be commissionable for me. But yes, I usually get people set up on the app so they can start doing any of the add-ons that they want. They want to do the dinner packages or anything. Yeah. Yeah.
So we pay for the cruise a regular price, and then we get the commission, but we pay a standard, like what it would cost to go cruise anyway.
I mean, yes and no. So if you're getting an agent rate, like the $200 12-day cruise I went on, that was not a standard rate. That was an agent rate. So I could go explore. So when we get those, some of us take them, we run with them, right? I think April's done 7 of those in the past year. But if there's no agent rates that are going for the kind of cruise we want to go on, like I'm going on a cruise in March, there was no agent rate for this particular cruise. So I had just booked it for me and my family straight up. I'm making over $800 to book that, commissionable.
Okay.
So yeah, it could be either or. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, great question.
I have a question regarding tours. Are tours also bookable, and in terms of booking the let's say a tour guide and extensive tours?
Sure, absolutely. Yeah, that's actually probably a niche of a lot of agents. Absolutely. And what's really great too? What if someone said to you, hey, we want to go to Europe. We want to do all the things. And we want to go on all the tours and we want to take a train from A to B, and your mind is blown. You're like, I don't know how to do that. We actually have suppliers. We have websites that you can sign up for that will have pre-planned itineraries where you can give your clients wishes and they can help create the perfect vacation package, including the tours. And I say that to kind of expand on what you said. Yes, we can book tours, but even further than that, if you don't know how to do all this stuff, we have a lot of support in that area because of the suppliers that are kind of like, I call them a travel agent for the travel agent. Because honestly, like, I haven't been all over the world. I've been all over the Caribbean, but if someone needs to go to Greece, I'm going to have to lean on my little support system for that because it's not my niche, but I can get it booked with confidence with someone that knows how to do it. So yeah, but great question. Yes. Tours, excursion, very popular here in this business. Yeah. Great question. Somebody said, can we merge with another company? I went to Cuba for a cultural island travel and they want me to work for them. I mean, that's up to them. I mean, you're not really merging with this company. If you're, I would speak to Gwen. I'd talk to the person that invited you and kind of compare what you'd be doing for both, to see which one really fits with you, if it makes sense to do both. Yeah. Any other questions, guys? Great questions. Thank you guys so much for being here on this Sunday afternoon. We totally appreciate you being here. and awesome. Very proud of all the people at home having their travel parties. They're probably doing their drawings and answering questions in home right now. So proud of you guys. We'll definitely do this again. 10 more seconds for a question.
Thank you.
Great. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Julie. Thank you guys, everyone, for being here. Thank you, Cindy. Thank you, Nikki and Vinny and everyone. April, Jennifer, thank you for being here. Thank you for being with us. We really hope to see some of you soon. We hope to see some of you on the boot camp that starts tomorrow, the ones that are getting started today. And thank you guys. We hope to see some of you on the best place of the planet. Have an excellent rest of your day. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you all. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks for being here.
Thanks, everybody.